All right, we're here with Butler winning pitcher today, Dayton Pelfrey, through an 8-inning shutout. Dayton, just talk about the performance.
Oh, it was awesome. I'm glad I got to stay out there and pitch, and everything was working pretty good. Slider, changeup, curveball, or fastball, everything was going good, and my offense putting runs up behind me, put up 9. It was perfect. Everything worked together that game.
Yeah, and then just talk about your role. I mean, you started the season in the pen, and then you've been on a roll towards the end, and you've been starting games. Just how's the approach changed for you?
So a couple months ago, I found out I had a torn patella tendon in my knee, so I wasn't really able. I was limited for quite a while. I wasn't able to go out and throw, but I told Jared and told Coach that I wanted to throw, and I felt good, and they just let me keep going, and now I'm a starter, and it's going good.
Yeah, and then just talk about obviously your uncle Mike. Played here at Wichita State. Got his name out there in the bullpen. Just how cool is it to throw like that? At this field.
Yeah, that was awesome. Definitely felt good. I asked the cameraman a little bit ago to take a picture of me pitching out there, so it's definitely something. I was happy I got to pitch here again, especially in front of his name, so it was awesome.
You guys get the run rule win actually in 8 innings, so what's the approach heading into tomorrow?
We got to carry out the hitting. Baggs is on the mound tomorrow, and I think he's going to deliver for us, so all we need to do is put up runs behind him and hopefully do the same thing again. So. Yeah.
When your back's against the wall, losing last night to Johnson, it comes down to how bad they want to keep playing, but Cloud was in the same boat, and you always feel like whoever gets ahead in those win or go home games, has a real advantage. So it was huge to have Pelfrey do what he did, not just for this game, but save our arms for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, just talk a little bit more about Pelfrey's performance. I mean, he started the year kind of coming out of the pen, but down the stretch here, he's been starting games and throwing really well. So what's working for him?
Yeah, it was kind of one of those. There's a couple different guys you could have started, but it was kind of ride the hot hand, and he threw well a couple weeks ago against Cloud, and it was go have at it. You knew he was going to throw strikes and give you a chance, and that's what you need in these win or go home games. Well, even yesterday, in the start of this game, we were just talking about it's like we're one hit away from getting it going. We've had base runners in both games, and it just took somebody to finally get that big 2-out hit or, moving the runners and scoring a run any way you can. And, we had popped up or strike out, last night. So, getting that 4-run lead and letting Pelfrey throw the 2-seamer and see how many ground balls he could get. It was a good recipe for a win today.
Yeah, what did you see on that play there? Catcher picks it up, thought it's a foul ball, fair ball. Have you seen plays similar to that before?
I can't say anything quite like that. And, good for our runners. That would have been an easy one to kind of just coast into bases and see what the umpire calls. But, everyone had their head down, and we were able to take advantage of it. And, can't beat, hustle baseball.
I think you guys have the early 10 a.m. game tomorrow, so just what's the approach heading into that?
Win or go home, so it's all hands on deck again on the mound, but keeping your composure, and there is a chance you play from behind, but you got to stay in it, and but coming out and being aggressive and not being afraid of the end is, I think, the biggest key with it.